Imagine it's Friday evening. Two friends leave the same office after collecting the exact same paycheck. By Monday morning, they both still have the same income, but they've made completely different decisions. One walks through a shopping mall because they deserve a treat. A new pair of shoes catches their eye, then a coffee, then a few things that were on sale. None of the purchases seem expensive on their own. The other person goes home. They cook dinner using ingredients already in their kitchen, review their monthly budget, transfer money into investments, and spend the evening with friends. 6 months later, one of them is wondering why every payday feels like starting over. The other has built an emergency fund, watches investments grow, and sleeps without worrying about unexpected expenses. The surprising part? It wasn't because one earned more. It wasn't because one was naturally better with money. It came down to 5 simple rules that quietly shaped every financial decision they made. Today, we're going to break down those 5 minimalist money rules, and by the end of this video, you'll have a practical framework for building greater financial stability without needing a higher salary. Rule 1. Calculate your real hourly wage. Most people think they know what they earn per hour, but they usually calculate it incorrectly. If your salary is £40,000 a year, you might divide it by your working hours and think, I earn around £20 an hour. In reality, your job costs you more than just the hours you're paid for. Think about the commute, getting ready in the morning, buying work clothes, paying for lunches, the mental energy you spend recovering after work. All of these consume part of your life. Imagine Sarah earns £20 an hour on paper. Every day she spends an extra hour commuting, another 30 minutes getting ready, and £10 on transport and lunch. When she includes those hidden costs, her real hourly wage drops significantly. Now imagine she wants to buy a £300 smartwatch. Instead of thinking, it's only £300, she asks a different question. How many hours of my real life am I exchanging for this? Suddenly, that purchase no longer costs money. It costs time. And once you begin measuring purchases in hours of your life instead of pounds, spending decisions become much easier. Rule 2. Track every pound for 1 month. You can't improve what you don't measure. Most people believe they know where their money goes. They are usually wrong. For just 1 month, write down every pound that enters and leaves your account. Everything: coffee, streaming subscriptions, food delivery, online shopping, parking. Small expenses feel harmless because they happen one at a time, but together, they tell a completely different story. Imagine James finishes the month and discovers he spent over £250 on convenience purchases he barely remembers making. Nothing felt expensive in the moment, but together, they quietly delayed his savings goals. Tracking isn't about making yourself feel guilty. It's about replacing assumptions with facts. Financial awareness is the first step toward financial control. Rule 3. Ask whether the purchase is worth the life energy. Before buying something, ask yourself, does this purchase bring me enough fulfillment for the life energy it costs? Notice the question isn't whether you can afford it. It's whether it's worth the time and effort you invested to earn that money. Imagine someone works 5 hours to pay for a designer jacket. They wear it twice. Now compare that with spending the same amount on something they use every single day for years. Both purchases cost the same, but one continues creating value long after the payment is forgotten. Minimalists don't avoid spending. They simply spend where value lasts longer than the excitement of buying. Rule 4. Buy once, buy well. Cheap products often seem like the smart financial decision, but they can become the most expensive choice over time. Imagine buying a £25 pair of shoes every year because they wear out quickly. After 6 years, you've spent £150. Now imagine buying one high-quality pair for £120 that lasts the same 6 years. Not only did you spend less, but you also avoided repeated shopping, disappointment, and waste. This isn't permission to buy luxury items. It's a reminder that quality often costs less than replacing the same cheap item over and over again. The goal isn't owning more. It's replacing less. Rule 5. The 90/90ths rule. Look around your home. How many things haven't been used in months? The 90/90ths rule asks 2 simple questions. Have I used this in the last 90 days? Will I realistically use it in the next 90 days? If the answer to both is no, it's probably adding clutter instead of value. This idea applies to spending as well. Before buying something new, ask yourself, will this still matter to me 3 months from now? Many impulse purchases fail this simple test. The excitement disappears long before the credit card bill does. Financial stability isn't built by making one perfect decision. It's built through hundreds of small decisions that consistently put long-term freedom ahead of short-term impulse. Financial stability isn't built by one big paycheck, one perfect investment, or one lucky opportunity. It's built by the small decisions you make every single day. Every purchase is a choice between a short moment of satisfaction and long-term peace of mind. When you understand your real hourly wage, track where your money goes, spend with intention, choose quality over quantity, and regularly let go of what no longer adds value, you stop working just to own more things. You start building a life where your money gives you freedom instead of stress. These 5 minimalist money rules won't make you rich overnight, but if you apply them consistently, they can completely change the way you think about money, and over time, that change can transform your financial future. If you found this video valuable, let me know in the comments which rule you're going to apply first. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you enjoy thoughtful, story-driven videos about building wealth, avoiding financial mistakes, and understanding how money really works, consider subscribing. New videos are released regularly to help you make smarter financial decisions and build lasting financial freedom. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.